Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm bringing you Dragon Knight's Idol and Engrave. So what actually is Engrave in the first place? Engrave is nothing else than permanent bonuses and enhancement to our statistics for our character. In order actually to start playing with Engrave and looking for our enhancements, we need to farm mana stones. So whilst you're actually gonna be in a gameplay itself and keep farming the level, doesn't matter if you keep progressing or you're farming exactly same level, you've got a chance of getting these purple stones. So once we beat this boss, we should hopefully try to get one. And as we have seen it, we have just collected one of these stones, and they are called mana stones. So now in order to actually access Engrave itself, we're gonna head over to a stone tab. And here we've got Engrave and Refine, and obviously we want to focus on Engrave today. As you see, we currently own over 46,000 stones. Bear in mind, you can only get one to be farmed at a time. So it means there is no multiplies. Obviously you have to keep farming a lot of monsters to get this kind of amount. And now, let me actually go what we see on our screen. So as you see, Engrave itself seems to have few different stages. So the stages will keep unlocking as you keep progressing within the game. And as you see, obviously first stage got only one statistic, second stage 2, and so on and so on. You also got two different tabs to choose from, and my recommendation is, this is where I'm currently aiming, that my tab 1 is more focused on a damage output, so if you want to keep progressing with the stages further. And second tab is more for a gold and item drop farming. So what we actually want to aim in here. So as I mentioned already, with the tab 1 being more damage output, you actually want to get and try to farm this increased final attack percentage, because this is actually, as the game suggests, is a most important stat. So as you see, currently I'm trying to have as high final attack in every single one of these bunch bonuses. And then obviously if you want to keep changing it and try to farm, in order to do it you've got two ways. You can either go with manual or auto engrave. So let me actually show you how it works. So we head over to my second tab. This is where I'm currently experimenting with a drop rate. So let's change stage 1, which is only one option. So we can go ahead and manually keep obviously drawing all the statistics we want. And here we actually aiming, might be a mana drop stone. So as you see, a mana drop stone got additional 7%. There is actually a maximum of 11. So once you're happy with the bonus itself, which is the main bonus, the quality of it can change if you want to change value. So if we actually aiming for a perfect 11, you might go ahead and change value. You need to bear in mind, as you see, the further you go, the more and more expensive it gets. So sometimes I believe 1 or 2 shots it's worth going, because then actually it's just easier to manual engrave once again and look for another bonus, or try to land this bonus one more time. And actually when it comes to auto options, as I mentioned earlier, we can go and have a look for the gold drop. So and I would like to have something of a quality of legendary or higher. So we set our criteria, and then we're gonna go ahead with obviously auto engrave. So now every single time, obviously the game itself will just play it for us until we find desired bonus. But obviously what we need to bear in mind, the mana stones will go down pretty quick. So therefore, rather than focus on one option, either between you going for a item gold farming or the damage output, you will still have to have massive amount of mana stones in order to satisfy your needs. So I would say still go for something manual, and then see if you can get these options obviously adjusted to suit your needs. So let's have a few more manual attempts. Don't really need okay, let's go with mana dropstone 5%. And once you're happy, obviously gonna hit confirm, and you see now this bonus has been applied to my second tab. As I mentioned, at every single point, if you want to keep progressing within the damage or going back to your material farming, then you should just make sure you switch between these tabs. But this is only my suggestion. You might come up with something completely different, but I believe the two tabs will be pretty beneficial when it comes to damage output and the farming materials itself. Right then guys, I hope you found this useful, and as always, I'll see you next time.